My name is Mashita binti Abdul Razak. My ID number is 20252355882. This video are recorded for assignment 1, and this assignment we will present for the sole proprietorship business. For this assignment, I'm doing with my teammates, which is Amir Mustaqim, Muhammad Faiz and Khairunisa. So in this video, we will present about cafe lemak manis. So in this slide, we will cover of business background, business characteristic, classification of business item, recording process, strength of menu recording, and weakness of menu recording.
Today, I want to talk about cafe lemak manis. Cafe lemak manis is a sole proprietorship business that founded by Mr. Faiz bin Yusof in 2019. This cafe had been managed by his wife, Puan Azimah binti Ahmad. This business at first located at Aeon Bandaraya Melaka from 2019. After operating at Aeon Bandaraya Melaka for almost 6 years and having more stable finance, the business owner decided to change his business location to a more strategic place on Plaza Usahawan Jalan Hang Tuah Jaya. Their business activities included prepare and serve cold dessert to all customers. They also manage all inventory for food items such as fruits, nuts, and sweets to produce quality dessert food. With over 6 years of experience, this Lemak Manis Cafe has built a reputation as a cafe that has a quality and good dishes to suit customers' taste.
The second one is business characteristic. For Cafe Lemak Manis, business characteristic is sole proprietorship, which is known as enterprise in Malaysia. The business was registered under Suruhanjaya Syarikat Malaysia (SSM) under Mr. Muhammad Faiz bin Yusof, wife name, which is Azimah binti Ahmad, as the owner of the business. The registration for this business just take 3 days to settle up. The initial capital to start this business is around 45,000 to 50,000 for all the costs. Based on the interview, the initial capital come from Mr. Muhammad Faiz on money to start this business. Cafe Lemak Manis started the business at the Jalan Hang Tuah on 12 September 2025 and officially started the operation on 60 September 2025. According to Mr. Muhammad Faiz, the mission of this business is to make Jalan Hang Tuah become famous again and well known by local people and tourists that visit the country. And the vision of this business is to make sure the dessert ais kacang still known by the new generation and the dessert is not forgotten, even though they bring a new dessert to the menu. Like what Mr. Muhammad Faiz said, there are no new version if not have the old version. The equipment that had been used in this business is refrigerator, freezer, chiller and ice crusher machine. There are more, but this is the main equipment that has been mentioned by Mr. Muhammad Faiz. This business is run every year around, and in 1 week they open from Monday to Saturday and close on Sunday. The business start operation from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They only have one worker, which is Mr. Muhammad Faiz's wife, that handle the operation of the business. She also the person who serve the customer and prepare the dessert. Not only that, she also buy the raw material and make sure the raw material enough for the business operation.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. In this video, I will be presenting about the classification of business item for our company Lemak Manis Cafe, a cafe that specializes in traditional Malaysian dessert. Lemak Manis Cafe offer popular dessert such as ais kacang merah, cendol and sagu gula Melaka. This presentation will clearly explain the cafe asset, liability, revenue and expenses based on financial accounting principle. Firstly, I will explain asset. Assets are economic resources owned by the business that help generate income. At Lemak Manis Cafe, assets are classified into current assets and non-current assets. Current assets are assets that are used, sold or converted into cash within 1 year. For Lemak Manis Cafe, the current assets include ice, Bam Melaka, coconut meat, sweet corn, syrup, red bean, cendol, sagu, fresh milk, and plastic cup and straw. These items are essential ingredient and consumable used daily in the operation and preparation of traditional dessert. In addition, Lemak Manis Cafe also has cash in hand and cash in bank. These cash assets are important to support daily operation such as purchasing ingredient and managing expenses. Next are non-current assets. Non-current assets are long-term assets used in the business for more than one accounting period. The non-current assets of Lemak Manis include ice crusher machine, freezer, refrigerator, cup sealing machine, blender, tables, chair, sale counter, and tools. These assets support the cafe daily operation and contribute to efficient service and production. Next, I will explain liabilities. Liabilities are financial obligation that the business is required to settle. The liabilities of Lemak Manis Cafe include utilities bill payable such as electricity and water and staff salary payable. These liabilities must be paid on time to ensure smooth business operation. Moving on to revenue. Revenue refers to the income earned from the main business activity. Lemak Manis Cafe generates revenue from sale of ais kacang, sale of cendol, and sale of sagu gula Melaka. These traditional desserts are the cafe primary source of income. Next are expenses. Expenses are costs incurred in operation the business on a daily basis. The main expenses of Lemak Manis Cafe include shop rental, utilities including all bills and staff salary. These expenses are necessary to maintain the cafe operation and service quality. In conclusion, Lemak Manis Cafe properly classify its asset, liability, revenue and expenses. The cafe earn revenue from traditional dessert sale and manage its costs to support daily operation. Good financial management help ensure the business remain profitable and sustainable.
Hello everyone. In this video, I will explain the recording process of Cafe Lemak Manis. Cafe Lemak Manis is a small food and beverage business that sells ais kacang and ABC. The cafe only uses book records, which means all transactions are recorded manually. First, the business needs to identify its transactions. At Cafe Lemak Manis, the main transactions are daily sales and purchases of ingredients. The cafe buys items such as corn, syrup, milk and other ingredients to prepare. Every time the cafe buys these items, a receipt is received and kept. These receipts are important because they are used as proof of transactions. Daily sales from customers are also identified and recorded. These steps helps the cafe make sure that only real business transactions are recorded. Next is the recording process using book records. Cafe Lemak Manis records all transactions manually without using a computer system. For sales, the cafe uses a sales book to record all daily sales. For expenses, the cafe uses an expense book. All purchases such as corn, syrup and milk are recorded in the expense book based on the receipt. This method helps the cafe keep its records simple and organized. After that, the transactions are posted to the general ledger. At the end of each week, the information from the sales book and expense book is transferred to the general ledger. Each account, such as the sales account and expenses account, is recorded separately. This step helps the cafe know the total amount and balance for each account. At the end of the accounting period, adjusting entries are made if needed. For example, The cafe may still have some ingredients left or some expenses that have not been paid yet. Adjustments are made to make sure the records show the actual situations of the business. After all records and adjustments are done, Cafe Lemak Manis prepares its financial statements. The cafe prepares the statements of profit or loss and the statements of financial position. These statements help the owner see whether the business is making a profit and understand its financial position. The last step is closing the books. Temporary accounts such as sales and expenses are closed at the end of the accounting period. This allows the new accounting period to start with clean and proper records. In conclusion, Cafe Lemak Manis uses a simple recording process that is suitable for a small business. By using books records such as the sales book, expenses book, and general ledger, all transactions can be recorded properly.
Next, I want to talk about the strength of manual recording. First, it is cost efficient. Owners of the cafe prefer to use manual recording process because there is no need to spend a large budget such as using a laptop or computer to store data. The owner only needs to spend capital to buy books to record the data. Only one book will be used for sales and another book will be used for expenses within a year. So, within a year, the owner only needs to buy 2 books to record all the data processes of money coming in and out. Second, the manual system used by the owner by storing all data in the books makes finding the evidence of journaling easier and simpler. The book used is also small and not too big, making it easier to carry anywhere. The owner also does not need technical skills or digital services to record the data needed. Therefore, this makes the data recording system simpler and easier. After that, the weakness of manual recording. First, the data recording process is only carried out by the owner. With this, the owner time to manage business might be disturbed. This will make management implementation irregular because the owner needs to make the data entries in the journal by himself. Second, difficult to record much data. When the data are recorded manually using books and handwriting, this makes it difficult for the owner to store a large amount of expenses and sales at a time. It is also difficult to record the exact values of sale revenue in a short time. This will indirectly interfere with the owner time management.
At the end of this project, we know how accounting has been applied in the real business, and we also know about the strengths and weakness of the accounting that been used for this business. It also helped us how to manage money properly and make smart financial decisions. That's all from us. Thank you very much.